Hello, Beez Bladers! Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I have 3 exciting brand new releases from Oknife to share with you guys and gals, and I'm going to get right in it. First, I have to say thank you channel members, thank you subscribers, and thank you patrons. You guys are all freaking amazing. You gals are amazing. By the way, this is the Oknife Zilla that was recently released, and I will have links in the description to all the knives that you see in this video, and this one is sweet. Oh, by the way, I also have 10% off at Oknife, because I'm an affiliate. Now, the question is, will I be able to get in the box? I already took the plastic off because it was so reflective. So this is what you get. Oknife, very nice, very, very nice. And so far, I'm impressed. Ooh, yeah, it comes with the nice packaging. I'll show you on this. I'll show you on this one. And all the packaging is going to be the same. Ooh, very nice. You get the little, doodad stuff in there. And here is your case. And this is the Chital. Ooh, oh, that is sleek looking. Oh, mama. Check that out. Whoa, I like that. That is some nice texture going on there. Would you look at it? Just look at it. So this is the Chital, and there's 3 different ones I'm going to share with you guys and gals. Whoa, that is sweet. It doesn't even feel like G10. It almost, it makes me think of aluminum, just the way it feels. That is very nice. I like it, like it, like it. So here's the top side. Ooh, yes, yes. My favorite jimping's going on. You can see this one's in D2. Here's the back side. All right, you ready to see this blade? Pow, right in the kisser. Oh, yeah, that is sleek looking. So if you like an all blacked out knife with the blue pivot, the blue pivot looks very nice. Ooh, that is sleek. So here's this side. And here's this side. You can see it says Chital. And it's a gauge design. This is number KN00030. And we'll go from one end down to the other. So this is titanium coated. It's nice and clean looking. The plunge grind is right there. There's no sharpening choil to be heard of. I could go for a sharpening choil. I already know that. And, ooh, yeah, we have some jimping on the flipperino. Very nice. Very, very nice. And here's some texture. Whoa. Here's a little bit of texture vision. Yeah, that is nice. I like that texture. And going all the way down. And do we have a spot for your lanyard lubbers? I mean, you could put a lanyard on this post back here. And there's your pocket clip. It is not reversible. Deep carry pocket clip. And look, no screws showing. No mushrooms growing into shade. Very nice. I already know this is going to be easy in and out of the pocket. Ooh, and that's a tough pocket clip. And you can see on the inside, we're milled out. Pow, pow. All the way across. Pow. Very nice. And this jimping. Oh, yeah, that jimping's very nice. So I could go with less billboarding. I wish they would shrink the billboarding or the symbol and just put it up here in the corner. Or maybe over here underneath the numbers. I'm not big on a lot of billboarding, although it is kind of nice to know which knife you have. Just make it smaller. Other than that, wow, that is a sharp looking knife. So let's check the fit and finish. Left and right. Wow, this thing, it almost feels like it's tightened too tight. There is nothing up and down, left to right. And how about the centering? Are we centered? Yes, we are centered. It has a very, very pointy tip. And, ooh, man, is it snappy. Snappy McSnapperson. And what's our lockup? Lockup's looking pretty good. I'd say, what, about 45-ish% right there in the middle. Nice pass-through. Very nice. I like it when it's that easy. You can see we have a really nice pass-through right here, if you can see it. Still dialing in the new lighting, but it's comfortable. I don't have to dig my finger in there. That's very nice. Very, very nice. So these right now, they're running $44.96. And the drop, when these become available, is May the 10th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's when these will become available. And they'll be on sale for like 4 days. And then they go up another 10%. But you can use my discount code after that. Did I just say discount code? Was I thinking of biscuits? But you can use my discount code after that and still get the 10% off. I don't think the discount works while they're discounted, but let's check out the action, the ergos, and all the fun stuff. Ooh, and you know what? I almost forgot. We got to cut a piece of paper, right? Is that a requirement? Is that something we have to do? Oh, ooh. Yeah, it has a nice edge on it. Very nice. Oh, and I had to look there. I almost thought, I was like, wait a minute, is this a hollow grind? This is a flat grind. And just a couple things to mention. This weighs 3.31 ounces and its total length 7.5 inches. So it's 7.5 inches long. Enclosed, it's 4.4 inches. The blade stock thickness is 115 thousandths of an inch because I just measured it. Your total blade length's 3.15 inches. And it looks like your sharpen length's just about the same. And what I'll do is, after I get all three knives out, then we'll do a couple size comparisons so you can get a good idea. But let's check out the action and the ergos. So giving it the old push button, pow, right in the kisser. So it feels like it's a little tight. Like if I loosen the pivot, I bet this would be super smooth. But I'm having to really give it some help to get down there. So I'm saying a couple drops of lube or just loosen it up a little bit and we'd be good. But this is very snappy. I love that snap. It's easy to use right or left-handed. Very comfortable. Pretty much the only way you're going to open this is with the flipper because look how, wow, that blade, all that blade disappears inside the handle right here. That is so sleek. I'm really liking it. I mean, I'm digging it. Can you dig it? Now the ergos, my hands from here to here is 4 inches. From here to here is 3.5. And from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger, 7.25. Let's see how she feels. Give it the old bees squeeze. All right. So let's see. Are we detecting any hottish spottishes? You know, it feels comfortable. It feels good. I can feel the pocket clip because the pocket clip's kind of coming up. You know, I don't think it quite has to be this high to work well, but yeah. Let's see how it is in and out of the pocket. Oh yeah, it's nice. It's easy. Now I will say that this texture is a little grabby. So on one hand, it is not going to come out of your pocket. But on the other hand, depending upon how many times you take it in and out of your pocket, you might notice. But this is a very nice lightweight knife. I like the looks of it. I really like that snap. Oh my goodness, it's so snappy. And just the traditional hold, man, look at this jimping. That is my favorite kind of jimping. I love it, love it, love it. You know, I could even go for a little bit deeper jimping. It's comfortable. I like it. It stops your finger, and they're going out far enough with it. I don't like it when the jimping stops back here. If you're going to give me jimps all the way. And you can really get up in here. And it's utility cutting, you're going to have to raise up just a little bit because it comes up, you know, just comes up a little bit with that clip point. And it does have a nice looking swedge right there. But all in all, this is a pretty comfortable knife. Let's check out the next one. This one's not going to be a ton different because this is the mini Chital. Well, how about that? Would you look at it? So if you need one that's under a 3-inch blade, then this one's probably going to fit the bill. Same packaging, all that good stuff's the same. And here is the knife. And you know something I noticed? This could be because Oknife sent these to me, but they do not have a coin. I thought they all had a coin, so that's something of note. Mine do not. You might have to check on the website, you know, follow that link, support the channel. Here is the mini Chital. And by the way, a Chital is a spotted deer. Look it up. That is such a sweet looking knife. Wow. So there is your comparison. Definitely. I mean, this might even maybe go for a 5th pocket, not quite. So this is a full size knife. You know the size of my hand. Here's this one in my hand. This one disappears, but let's see. Ooh, man, is it snappy. Love that snap. And oh, this one, now see, okay, this one is not over tight. I think this just needs loosened because this one, the action, the blade is that much lighter than the regular version, and it's very droppy. It just takes a little bit to help it down. So it's, oh my goodness. Pretty much everything else is the same. Now, here's something I just noticed. With this mini, you don't have jimping along the spine. So there's no jimping up here. You do have, on both of these, very nice jimping. Where's my flipper tab? You do have very nice jimping for the flipper, so your finger doesn't slide off. I mean, it definitely grabs. See, I'm pulling that out just with my skin. I like it when it doesn't take energy, or I don't have to focus or make sure I don't miss it, because I do not like missing a flipper tab. And please don't miss that like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you like my content or you like this video, help YouTube tell other people about this video. And the way you can do that is to say something in the comments and give me the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. I love you guys and gals for all your support. And we do have another knife, but just showing you this one. You know the size of my hands. Let's check out the ergos. So it's just making it almost to the end of my pinky. I have a full grip on it. I don't think this is a knife where I'm going to be chopping down trees or anything. This is like very well lubed. Let me get that off. So this thing only weighs 2.28 ounces, and the total length 6.5 inches, so it's not a super long knife. Your blade length's 2.8 inches, and your sharpen length just shy of that. It's 120 thousandths blade stock thickness, and your close length's 3.75 inches. Now, a couple things I've noticed, it does not have a reversible pocket clip. This is a different pocket clip, different style, but it is inset. Look at that. Nothing showing, and it's springy and easy in and out of the pocket. No problems there. Are we solid? Yes, solid. Up and down, left and right, nothing at all. Either direction. And are we centered? Yes, we are centered. And man, it is, oh, I'm loving how snappy this is. And you can give it so easy. And you can push button it. And I really like that blue pivot. That blue pivot just gives it a nice pop. It is a very sleek, all blacked out design except for that pivot. That is very nice. There's the mini Chital. And can we see what we got there? There's your number. And of course, for funsies. Oh yeah, just like the other one. Super, super sharp. I mean, would you look at it? Just look at it. I like the edges. I mean, they're putting off good edges. They have good action. This one is snappier. And I think, like I said, I think this one just needed tightened up. But I tell you what, let's get to the next one, and then we'll check out and see what they look like next to some other knives. Here is the mini Drever. Now, a lot of you, I know all you O-Knife fans, you get every one that comes out, and a lot of you have the Drever. And I did have a Drever in to check out before. And, oh, now this one has, okay. All right, so this one we get a coin, and I'm going to give you a look-see of the coin in this one, because I was wanting to check them out. So there's this side. Wow, that is so sweet. Outdoor Elite. And here's this side, the mini Drever. Wow, that is, I love their coins. Their coins are sweet. I have so many knives on the table, I can't tell whether I'm coming or going. That's all right. That's okay. Let me see. Is there anything else in the box? Nope. All right, so here's the mini Drever. Oh, that is cool looking, and it's very lubed up. Let me go ahead and wipe it off. All right, there. I got it lubed off. Let me clear the table. Clear the table, people. Ooh, man, look at that. That is cool. You can see the blue through there. That is sweet. Now, that is a neat accent. Would you look at it? Just look at it. And as far as texture vision, this part right here doesn't have a lot of texture, but it has that really attractive G10. Can you see it? I mean, can you see it? Can you feel that? Ooh, this is pretty cool looking. And nice jimping going on up there on the flipper tab, going all the way around. Has a nice clean feel to it. No sharp edges. Pocket clip is inset. No screws. Oh, man. Nice and strong. It's the same pocket clip as the Chital. Is it the exact same size? Looks like pert near just about, but it's a little different. You can tell that they're shaped just a little bit different. So this one on the mini Drever is shaped so it doesn't stick out and doesn't bite you. Now that is cool. Thank you very much. Well, okay. All right. They're thinking. You want to see this blade? So you do have two options. You have thumb studs and a flipper tab, and pow, right in the KIZER. Ooh, that is cool. Let's go from one end down to the other. Nice looking. That's that titanium, black titanium coating. Now this one's in 690. The other two are D2. But going all the way down, this does give you some really nice grip. Some nice grippage. We'll go over the ergos here in just a second. And you have a place here, one standoff. I guess you could put a lanyard hole there if you wanted to. I like that blue look. The black and blue. That is pretty nice. Very, very nice. I like the looks of that. And how's the action? Oh, it's so snappy. Oh, yeah. This is nice. Now, this one has a little bit thicker profile, so it's a smaller knife, but I would say it's probably, I'm guessing about 0.56 is my guess. It has a little bit of heft to it, to the feel, and it is super snappy. Wow, it is super snappy. Wait a minute, is that a choil? It does have a nice sharpening choil, and you could choke up. You could get, just the first part of your finger up in there for cutting, and how does it feel this way? All three of them rock solid, nothing up or down, left or right. And what's the centering like? We are good to go, dead centered. How about lockup? Lockup's right there in the middle, right where you want it to be. Yeah, we're looking Chickamay Specs. So this one is super lightweight. It's 2.47 ounces. Your total length is 6.06 inches. I'm really liking this modified sheep's foot blade. And your total blade length is 2.5 inches. And of course, sharpened. Oh, we better get focused. My focus needs more focus. Your sharpen length is going to be a little bit less than 2.5. Closed, it's 3.55 inches. So this is not a big knife. I have a feeling Mrs. Beez is going to enjoy this one because she likes the flipper tab. And I like that. It's very grabby. It doesn't take anything, pow, right in the kisser. And you have thumb studs. Oh, that was my bad. The thumb stud's nice and flippy. And can you reverse flick it? Oh yeah, all day long. So this one, you have options. You have options for days. Nice, comfortable pass-through. This one has some really nice jimping. I can feel that. It's great, grabby, grippy, and I'm not having to squish my thumb in there. I'm not having to use my fingernail. I always like when I have a nice, soft, solid pass-through. I'm liking that. And as far as ergos, you know the size of my hand. This, for me, is a 3-finger knife. You can see right there. And if I do the little choke up, which I wouldn't call it it's not a finger choil, because you can't get your whole finger up in there. That wouldn't be a good idea. But you could do this if you're just doing, you know, a little bit of light cutting. This would be a nice, I mean, this one and this one, they're both like, for me, like this is the mini Chital and this is the mini Drever. Here they are next to each other. The mini Drever's just a tad shorter, just a tad. But these are like pocket droppers. You can drop this in your pocket. And this would be a good 5th pocket carry. And I know you ladies, a lot of your pockets are a lot shorter. You're going to be good to go with this one without a doubt. And let me show you what these three look like up next to a couple other knives. And then we'll wrap it up. Oh, I almost forgot. Yep. I didn't expect anything less. I mean, it was going to be sharp. I just already knew it was going to be. So here's the CJRB button lock feldspar. You can go check out my video on that. And of course, the QSP Penguin. So here is the mini Drever. And here's the mini Chital. So you can see, it looks small next to the Penguin. And here is the full-size Chital. If I can get it in the frame. There we go. So there's those three. Here's the KIZER Original, love it. And the KIZER Cormorant, love it. So now you have an idea of that one. And here is the mini Drever. We'll just put him right there in the middle. And now how about the mini Chital? The mini Chital is just a tad smaller than the original. So if you have a KIZER Original, you definitely know how small or big this knife is. And last but not least, here's the Spyderco Delica 4 and the Civivi Ortis. Now this is the mini Chital. Now we'll put the Chital in there. I keep wanting to say Chital deer. So there's that one, and then the mini Drever. So the mini Drever compared to the Delica 4, it's a small little knife. This would be a pocket dropper for me. So wrapping it up, the mini Drever is a little small for me personally, but you know the size of my hands. The one thing that I can notice about this knife that stands out would be this corner right here where it comes down to the teardrop. When I plant the knife into my hand, I can feel it a little bit when I'm just planting it, but that's about the only spot. Everything else about this knife is very smooth. It's, you know, it's a 3-finger knife. It's not a big knife. Now, as far as the mini Chital, this for a small knife, like I'm just going to cut up an apple or just an EDC if I'm wearing basketball shorts and want a light knife to carry with me, I really like it. And then as far as my favorites out of the three, and this is just me because of the size of my hands and just my preferences, the Chital, oh my goodness, I like it. And something I really like about the texture on these two, and here's my ProTech Malibu. Look how similar. That's what it reminded me of. Look at that. Very, very similar to the Malibu as far as texture. And actually the size is very similar. It's a tad longer than the Malibu. And as far as thickness, just about the same. But all three of these knives, I like them. I mean, the action on this one will improve. I guarantee it just needs loosened up just a wee bit. But do me a favor, don't forget to tell me what you think about one or two or all of them. Or if you don't even have an opinion on them, tell me what you had for breakfast. Support the channel, hit the thumbs up, all that fun stuff. And don't forget, I have links to freaking everything in the description, all kinds of discount codes and all kinds of goodies. And I am glad I got a coin. That is really nice. But until I talk to you all again and we hang out in the chat or hang out at the live streams, Beez Blades live at the Hive on Friday nights at 8:15 p.m., that's enough adage. Remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.